Hey, my friend, welcome back to Transformation Tuesday here on Training Academy. I'm Liz, and today we're talking about a topic that feels a little uncomfortable, but incredibly important. The title of today's episode is Why Most People Never Change and How You Can Break Free. You and I both know people who say they want a better life, better habits, a better mindset, a better future. But year after year, nothing really changes. Sometimes, if we're honest, that person is us. We make New Year's resolutions. We promise ourselves, this time will be different. We get a burst of motivation and then slowly slide back into the same patterns and the same results. Today, we're going to talk about why that happens, and more importantly, how you can break free from it. In this video, Mark is going to walk you through the real reasons most people never change, the traps that keep you stuck in the same habits and the same life, and a practical path you can start using today to create real, lasting change. If you can, grab a notebook or open a notes app. I want this to be more than just another motivational video. I want this to be a turning point in how you see change, how you see your habits, and how you see yourself. Mark is going to take us step by step through why most people never change and how you can break free from the patterns holding you back. Mark, thank you for being here. I'll let you take it from here.
Thank you, Liz. Hey, this is Mark. I'm really glad you're here because this topic is one that quietly shapes our entire lives. Let's start with a hard truth. Most people never really change. They get older. They get busier. They might move cities, change jobs, even change relationships. But deep down, the way they think, the way they react, the habits they run to when life gets hard, stay almost exactly the same. They keep saying, I'll start next week. I'll save money when I make more. I'll work on my health when things calm down. I'll stop procrastinating when I feel more motivated. But weeks turn into months. Months turn into years. And suddenly, a decade has gone by and nothing important has actually changed. If you've ever felt stuck in the same cycles, I want you to hear this very clearly. You are not broken. You are not hopeless. But there are reasons you keep getting pulled back into the same patterns. And once you understand those reasons, you can start to break free. In this video, I want to do two things. First, I want to explain 3 big reasons why most people never change. Then, I want to give you a clear, simple framework for how you can break free and actually change your life. Let's start with the reasons. Reason number 1. Most people confuse motivation with transformation. A lot of people wait for a feeling before they change. They say, I'll change when I feel ready. I'll go to the gym when I feel motivated. I'll start that project when I feel inspired. Here's the problem. Motivation is like a spark. It's powerful, but it doesn't last very long. Real transformation is not built on short bursts of motivation. Real transformation is built on systems, habits, and decisions that you keep showing up for, even when you don't feel like it. Most people never change because they treat change like a mood, not a commitment. They watch a powerful video, hear a great message, read an inspiring quote, and they feel fired up. But there's no plan. There's no new habit. There's no system. So as soon as life gets busy or stressful again, they slide back into what is easy and familiar. If you want to break free, you have to stop asking, do I feel motivated? And start asking, what is my plan? What is my next action? What system am I building? Reason number 2. Most people stay trapped in their story. We all carry a story about who we are. It sounds like, that's just how I am. I've always been like this. Our family has always struggled with this. I'm the kind of person who never finishes anything. I'm shy. I'm bad with money. I'm not disciplined. Those stories feel true because we've lived them for years. But here's the thing. Your story might explain your past. It does not have to decide your future. Most people never change because they think their identity is fixed. They don't just say, I struggle with this. They say, this is who I am. When you believe something is just who you are, you won't fight it. You won't challenge it. You won't even try to change it. You'll protect it. You'll say things like, I'm not a morning person. I'm not good with numbers. I'm not an organized person. But here's a powerful truth. You act like the person you believe you are. If you see yourself as someone who is always stuck, always behind, always failing, Your brain will look for ways to make that story true. If you want to change your life, you have to be willing to update your story. From, I've always been like this to this is how I've been, but I'm becoming someone new. Reason number 3. Most people are more committed to comfort than to growth. Change is uncomfortable, even good change, even healthy change. When you try to change a habit, confront a fear, or break out of a pattern, your brain and body often react like, this is weird, this is hard, this is risky. Let's go back to what we know. And what we know is our comfort zone. Comfort is not always happy. Sometimes your comfort zone is stressful, unhealthy, or painful, but it's familiar. And familiar feels safe. Most people never change because the moment things feel uncomfortable, they retreat. They start a new workout routine and stop when they feel sore. A budget and stop when they feel restricted. A new way of communicating and stop when it feels awkward. They're not bad people. They're just human. And humans are wired to avoid discomfort and protect what feels familiar. If you want to break free, you have to decide, I am more committed to my growth than to my comfort. That doesn't mean you push yourself into extremes. It means you learn to be okay with the discomfort of change because you believe the future you are building is worth it. So, those are 3 big reasons why most people never change. They rely on motivation instead of systems. They stay stuck in old stories about who they are, and they choose comfort over growth. Now, let's talk about you. How do you break free from that pattern? How do you actually change when most people don't? I want to give you a simple framework you can start applying today. Think of it as a path. 1. Get honest. 2. Decide who you're becoming. 3. Start small and concrete. 4. Change your environment. 5. Get support and accountability. 6. Expect resistance and keep going. Step 1. Get honest. Change starts with truth, not excuses, not blame, not pretending it's not that bad. Honesty sounds like, my health is not where it needs to be. I procrastinate constantly and it's hurting my future. I spend money to escape my feelings and it's putting me in debt. I talk to myself in a cruel way and it's destroying my confidence. Most people never change because they never fully admit the truth to themselves. They soften it. I'm just a little behind. I'm just going through a phase. It's not that serious. If you want to break free, you need a moment where you say, this is not the life I want. This habit, this pattern, this mindset is costing me too much. Something has to change. That level of honesty can be painful, but it's also powerful because you can't change what you won't face. Step 2, decide who you're becoming. Change is not just about what you want to stop doing. It's about who you want to become. Ask yourself, if I was living as the healthiest version of myself in this area, what would that look like? Who would I be? Maybe you say, I want to become someone who keeps promises to myself. I want to become someone who doesn't run to food, social media, or spending every time I feel stressed. I want to become someone who can be trusted, who follows through, who shows up. Give that future version of you a clear description. Because when you know who you're becoming, your choices have context. You're not just saying, I shouldn't do this. You're saying, that doesn't fit the person I'm becoming anymore. Step 3, start small and concrete. This is where a lot of people get it wrong. They say, I'm going to change my entire life this month. I'm going to fix my health, my money, my relationships, my mindset, all at once. That sounds exciting, but it's not sustainable. Real change is built on small, specific actions you can repeat. Instead of, I'm going to get in shape and say, I'm going to walk for 10 minutes every day after dinner. Instead of, I'm going to be more disciplined today. I will sit at my desk at 7 p.m. and work on my important task for 25 minutes with no distractions. Instead of, I'm going to stop being negative today. Whenever I catch myself speaking harshly to myself, I will pause and replace it with one truthful, encouraging sentence. Small does not mean weak. Small means doable. And what is doable becomes repeatable. What is repeatable becomes powerful. Most people never change because their goals are too big and too vague. They feel inspiring, but they're impossible to live out daily. If you want to break free, start with 1 or 2 small actions that you can actually do, even on a bad day. Step 4, change your environment. Your environment either pulls you toward change or drags you back into old habits. Look around your life and ask, what around me makes it easier to stay stuck? What could I change to make it easier to grow? Maybe that means moving your phone out of your bedroom at night so you actually sleep, keeping unhealthy snacks out of sight, or not buying them at all. Having your workout clothes ready the night before, keeping a notebook on your pillow so you journal before bed instead of scrolling. Cleaning your workspace so it feels inviting instead of overwhelming. Most people never change because they try to live a new life in the exact same environment that created their old one. You don't have to control everything, but you can control a lot more than you think. Ask yourself, how can I make the right action easier? And how can I make the wrong action harder? That one question can change a lot. Step 5. Get support and accountability. We were not designed to grow alone. When you try to change purely in private, with no one who knows what you're working on, it's very easy to quit quietly. Support can look like a friend who knows the habit you're trying to break, a spouse or family member who encourages your goals, a small group, a coach, a mentor, or an online community. Even leaving a comment saying, "This is what I'm working on, so it's real," and spoken out loud. Accountability is not about shame. It's about having someone who can remind you, "You said this mattered to you. I believe in who you're becoming. Don't give up." Most people never change because they try to do everything alone, in secret. If you want to break free, invite at least one person into your journey. Step 6. Expect resistance and keep going. This might be the most important part. You will have days when you don't feel like it. You will have days when you slip back into your old habit. You will have days when your progress feels invisible. Most people quit here. They think, if I was really changing, it wouldn't be this hard. If I slip up, it means I failed. If I don't see results immediately, it's not working. But that's not true. Resistance is part of the process. You are literally rewiring your brain. You are teaching your mind and body a new way to respond. That takes time, repetition, and patience. Instead of asking, "Is this easy?" ask, "Is this worth it?" Instead of saying, "I messed up, so it's over," say, "I messed up, but I'm not done. I'm learning. I'm getting stronger." Most people never change because they expect a straight line of progress. Real change is messy. It's up and down. It's forward and backward. But over time, the overall direction can still be forward. You break free not by being perfect, but by refusing to go back to sleep. You keep waking up. You keep choosing. You keep showing up for the person you're becoming. Let me bring this together. Most people never change because they rely on motivation instead of building systems and habits. Stay trapped in old stories about who they are. Choose comfort over growth whenever things get hard. You can break free by getting honest about where you really are, deciding who you're becoming, starting small and concrete, changing your environment, getting support and accountability, expecting resistance, and choosing to keep going. I want to challenge you to do something today, not someday. After this video, take a few minutes and write down 1. One area of your life where you know you need to change. 2. The old story you've been telling yourself about that area. 3. One small, concrete action you're going to start this week. You are not stuck where you started. You are allowed to grow. You are allowed to change. And you are capable of far more than you think, one step at a time. Liz, thank you again for opening up this conversation. I really appreciate the way you set the stage for real, honest growth. Liz is going to conclude today's episode and help you take your next step.
Thank you so much, Mark. And thank you for watching this Transformation Tuesday episode, Why Most People Never Change and How You Can Break Free. I want to invite you to do something simple but powerful. Don't just nod your head and move on. Take one idea from this video and do something with it today. Ask yourself, where am I hiding behind comfort instead of choosing growth? What is one small action I can take this week to prove to myself that change is possible? If you're comfortable, share in the comments. What's one pattern you're ready to break? And what's one small step you're going to take to break free? We would love to read your answers, encourage you, and walk with you on this journey of change. If this video helped you, make sure you subscribe to Training Academy so you don't miss future Transformation Tuesday episodes. Like this video so it can reach more people who feel stuck and need hope. And share it with a friend, a coworker, or a family member who keeps saying they want to change but doesn't know how. Remember, most people never change. But you are not most people. You are capable of breaking free. One honest decision, one small habit, one new step at a time. I'm Liz. This is Training Academy, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Thanks for watching this teaching at Training Academy. At Training Academy, our mission is simple: help ordinary people build the mindset, skills, and habits they need to win in life, work, and faith. We don't just motivate you for a moment. We give you practical tools you can actually use so you can grow stronger, think clearer, and take consistent action. And we do it one person at a time, because your success matters. If you want free resources and helpful products, click on the link trainingacademy.shop below. And if you're ready for step-by-step training, click on the link trainingacademy.com to explore our online courses designed to help you succeed. Now, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it with a friend who needs this message today. See you in the next video.